ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us this beautiful Thursday morning at such a momentous occasion. As we officially commence this ceremony, we would like to crave your indulgence to please rise as we now take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of
Over half of the population of Nigeria are multidimensionally poor and cook with dung, wood, or charcoal rather than cleaner energy. According to the National MPI, half, that is 51% of all poor people are children. The highest deprivation are the indicator of child engagements, where over half of poor children lack intellectual stimulation that is pivotal to early childhood development. Unquote. It's not all doom and gloom though. We can make a difference. American industrialist and businessman Henry Ford says, coming together is a beginning. Keeping touch with one of your hosts at this very germane event that is the beginning of greatness for our nation. I'll not be walking alone, I'll be walking with my twin sister. People will see us wonder why we look so.
And action. I think much more than ever, it emphasizes and highlights the importance of collaboration, which is exactly why we are here. Collaboration and action. So yes, we must collaborate, but much more than that, we must act. It is our delight to warmly and very specially welcome you to the Partnership Accelerator and launch of the KOL Foundation. We thank you very sincerely for being here. It's a Thursday morning. You could have chosen to be anywhere else in Lagos or in the world, but you chose to be here. It just says one thing, that the cause that we're discussing today is very important to you, and we cannot thank you enough, and we do not in any way take your presence for granted. Thank you once again for honoring our invitation.
You know, Mujima, the most scared me the most about that, those stats when I read is this part, and I don't know if people really listen. It says that the highest deprivation are in the indicator of child engagement. Wherever half of poor people they lack the intellectual stimulation that is pivotal to early child development. That means that apart from poverty, their growth is stunted, the future is not very bright. But tonight, this morning, ladies and gentlemen, all of us can decide to stand in the gap and make a change. On that note, permit me to welcome a builder, a thinker, a limitless perfectionist, someone who consistently looks for how the country can be better. I first saw her on the pages on TV when she decided that she wanted to take the bulls by the horn. And my first reaction was, who was giving her who gave her the guts? But so many weeks down the line, I saw how hard she tried, I saw how hard she pushed, and I said, that is a woman that all other young people, all other young ladies should aspire to be like. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome founder, chairman, project champion, Khadijat Okunnu Lamidi. Everyone, please, let's give her a round of applause. I need to do that for you. But that's the thing about her, she doesn't want anything to be about her.
You know, it's interesting because she's saying that you don't know the protocol in order of hierarchy, but you are the reason for which we have gathered, and your vision has to be celebrated, and we must give you that honor that is due you. So take your flowers. I think one thing that stands out for me about her is that she's so patriotic. So it doesn't matter. So for her, leadership is not about the title, it's about service. And she just wants to serve. And so today we celebrate you and we recognize how hard you are and how hard you work and how passionate you are about this country. And we give her a resounding applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to please concentrate on this screen as we show you a short documentary. When we come back with staff recognitions, we'd like to thank all of you.
Good morning. And thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart for honoring me with your presence. Your Royal Majesties,
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a working day, and I too don't believe in long speeches. I wanted to say thank you and welcome, and I wanted to share a little of what made me so brave to ask you all here together. I used to think that I was a politician, because since I was a little girl, I have been around political leaders and people in public service. From my teenage years, I've been involved in political campaigns, and I have crisscrossed the states and the rest of Nigeria asking people what they need from government, and seeing for myself the gaping needs and knowing how little it takes to fix the daily problems of the regular Nigerian. My own passion for grassroots development propelled me into the world of politics. While my experiences in politics were valuable, I realized that true change extends beyond government and requires active citizen participation. In reaching out in small ways and with myriad means to help with problems of water in poor neighborhoods, basic primary health, basic educational resources, and in being rewarded with gratitude and change in the lives of some of these ordinary people, I began to understand what philanthropy is. To me, philanthropy is the love of humanity. That we are all gathered in this room means generosity in all its forms, and is often defined as giving gifts of time, talent, and treasure to help make life better for other people. I found that
Good morning, Khadijat, Your Excellencies. Usually when well-heeled Nigerian elites gather, it is so that they can be grandly fed and royally watered. Yes, I'm from Lagos. I've been in those places. Loud celebration, ostentatious consumption, shining garments, and rhythmic gyration broadcast instantly to social media. We are more entitled than most. The close friend of a very rich Nigerian described him in this typical manner. If he was drowning, you cannot save him by asking him to give you his hand. You have to say to him, "Take my hand." What is less usual for us is to gather to bear social burden and responsibility, to be tasked, taxed, or to be challenged. And the Nigerian youth is not too often associated with leadership, though it is indeed the fountain of leadership. An elite young woman might not be expected to champion philanthropy as a measure for Nigerian national development. And yet, we have gathered here on the summons of such a one. The truth is that those sitting in the first-class cabin may forget that they will also perish if the boat sinks. Those who are closer to the captain's wheel need to save those who are sweating in the engine room or sleeping in steerage class, if any of us is to survive. This is exactly the rationale and the origin of civil society and elite leadership. The idea is to defend our own privilege, our own property, by enlisting the entire community in a common purpose. It has always been the responsibility of the elites to create systems and relationships which will define our social and political order, as well as shaping the political economy and defining the character of the state. It is an act of leadership to champion this cause. And there is nothing wrong with being an elite. There should not be anything shameful about the fruits of your own opportunity. Your education, your exposure should be of value to your environment. Even the origin of the derided word aristocracy is ruled by the best. The problem.
Say good morning to you, my sister, the former leader of the House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, America, and other eminent personality here present. I salute my brother, by the word of Bible, the candidate of the Labour Party in the 2020 election. Thank you very much for coming. I also want to extend my courtesy to today I'm here to represent His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Khadijat Wasili Adamawa. He has asked me to stand in for him, and Banade Eti told me to tell you that he's proud of you, he's proud of what you're doing, and will continue to be a pillar of support. Aside the fact that I can also attest to this, for 10 years you've been doing this all by yourself. If you now call for support today, I think everybody should embrace that call. I want to say congratulations to you. I do not have the message of my own, so he has asked me to extend this congratulations message, and to all the members of the Foundation. He's proud of what you have achieved today, and to him, he said he wasn't surprised considering the products of whom you have, with your father, Okunnu, who has excelled is also in public service and also private endeavor. So this is the message of His Excellency. I dare not say more so that I'm not quoted to have given the national discourse. Thank you very much.
My position as a government leader, because what I do is different from who I am, and I say that very clearly. So you have my support. In the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, we have 15 homes and NGOs in Lagos State, right? And we have over 200 registered homes, orphanages with us at the Ministry of Youth and Social Development. So there's a lot of information we can share. There's a lot of data that I have that I can give to you to see how we can collaborate. So I'm your brother, you have my support. Of course, in my previous life, when I was in the private world, I would have openly declared whatever it was that I would love to pledge, to you, since I have the opportunity to hold the microphone. But unfortunately, I can't, which is also good for me, right? So I can dodge that. But you have my support, and I'll always be there for you once you come on me. To all our distinguished guests that are here, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. It's not about being a millionaire. It's not about being a billionaire. The ultimate beneficiaries are those vulnerables that are out there. So whatever you have, please let us give that hand. And like Khadijat said earlier on, not everyone will take the front stage. Some will donate money, some will donate time, some will donate resources, some will donate network. But the ultimate objective is for us to all come together to see how we can achieve a greater Lagos. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
That makes a mighty ocean. It reminds me of a quote by Mother Teresa, and it's that I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone and it will create ripples. So don't think that your little token, and I put that in quotes, is not going to do anything. Anything at all is welcome. And even if you have a foundation or an NGO of your own, that is exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about collaboration, co-action. So it's not, I was speaking with Khadijat a few days ago, and I could see the passion in her eyes. It was not about, oh, we want to take the glory for, KOL Foundation did this. She's very open to collaborating with as many NGOs as possible. There is only one mission. So yes, we may have several missions for our separate NGOs, but together and collectively, we are only trying to solve for a better Nigeria, and Nigeria where we can reduce this great statistics that we read out this morning, because it's very mind-boggling. Really mind-boggling. So we really need to work together for this one cause.
Mohammed C. There are so many things in this course. Whatever we discuss is just a little. They have already discussed it. Like the last my fellow brother, the Commissioner of Youth said, whatever you have, you can be able to assist with what you have. I can only call Miss Khadijat the Iron Lady. Yeah, I give her a name Iron Lady. Because a lady who can be able to use her power, to use her energy to contribute so many things for the masses. That means we can give her a special name. And strongly, there are so many things we have to assist. It's not that one is private between we and the KOL Foundation. It's not necessary for me to say so many things here in public, but there are some other message before Honorable Justice CD. After we finish, we can be able to discuss that one with her. I don't have much to say to thank everybody that come here, and probably Betty will take me to his house so that I can be able to stay what I can be able to speak Yoruba. You will give me about a room so that in 1 month you will teach me how to speak Yoruba. And likewise, thank you for coming.
Commander of the Order of the Niger, the Duke. The round of applause for you.
Well, thank you very much. It's indeed a privilege to support the act of giving. Like the QC candidate said, if you have a pledge to give, and how do we start? By supporting the lady with the first letter K that began before Kamala Harris to be presidential candidate. So a round of applause to her and to the Okunnu family, whom we are all proud. Giving is very important. Taking care of the vulnerable in our society is even more important. At this time of reform, I believe that the most important work of government is to ensure that those who are vulnerable are taken care of. That's a very key part of the reform process. So I will also support you, and I will give it to you privately. And beyond that, I just came here as a sign of support to the act of giving.
Like you said, we need to encourage as many people to help out the many struggling Nigerians that we have. And as has been said, it's also in our own selfish interest to look after people that are underserved. And if the government cannot do it by themselves, then people that have the privilege and the capacity have to chip in and do it together. And this is what we see in every developed country. There is generally an elite consensus in protecting the privilege. And while it is generous, it's also your own selfish interest, because when people start to destroy buildings, destroy cars, destroy properties, it's you, the elites, that own all of these things. Right? So it's in your own selfish interest to be good. And I feel that more than anything, we must encourage each other. I also run the Bible Foundation, and we try our best to make a difference with micro health insurance. Water is a major issue in Lagos, and I'm very glad that you're championing that. And I say to people that as far back as 1910, water has been distributed all over Lagos State, unfortunately where we are today. But we need as many private individuals to step in and help people, because cholera is real, typhoid is real, there are also people that are treating diseases as real, and we need clean water for everybody. And I've already signed my platform so that it's not too much of. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much for signing that. Very patriotic. I left Abuja yesterday purposely in order to meet up with your program today. So unfortunate that we find ourselves in a situation like this in this country. We need someone like you. I wonder, my people in Abuja, I've talked to them several times. You should be heading social investment agency across the country. You lose politicians that are gloating. The statistic, there is no average living Nigerians anymore. Go and check United Nations
statistics. It's either you are poor or you are rich. Those who are rich, they are extremely rich. From the little you are getting from your earning, you are giving it back to the community. Whereas we have politicians who have earned more than enough that can feed 1 million people, 1%. So we need to encourage you. That's why we are here. That's why I'm here. But at the same time, we need to speak out. Nigeria has no cause to borrow money abroad. We are extremely rich in this country. We are rich in terms of human resources. We are rich in terms of mineral resources. Why do we borrow money? You borrow money, we have been living on deficit budgets in the last 20 to 25 years. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. Our same government here also, they are still living on deficit budget. You borrow to pay salaries. You borrow to do overweight. And when you even borrow to do capital projects, I'm telling you, 60-70% of that project, money will go into individual pockets. We need to wake up. I will tell them
that Khadijat is a credit to our country, to our great nation, Nigeria. In her keynotes, I observed the fact that she said she used to consider herself a politician. And it's a bit unfortunate that we kind of have a negative connotation when it comes to politicians. But at its essence, Khadijat is about people. We met many years ago, and essentially it was about what she can provide, what she can give to people. So it's no surprise that we have gathered here today, to support this foundation, which is about giving back. And it is a role, it's a title which is bigger than anything possible.
Your Royal Majesties, Cabinet, I notice that everyone that comes over here stand on existing protocol. So I have chosen to stand on the existing protocol. So it's a beautiful thing that I have just 5 minutes to speak. I have already prepared my speech, but I'll not bore you with details of the speech. 2 things that come to my mind when I hear or I heard about KOL Foundation. One is that service to humanity is the rent you pay for your stay here on earth. Service to humanity is the rent you pay for your stay here on earth. So please, can you just tell your neighbor, please pay your rent? They didn't say it, the person didn't say it. Pay your rent. For those of you who are landlords, landladies, those of you who are invested in property, your property investors, you know what it means when your tenants don't pay the rent. So if we do not want to be evicted and ejected too early, let's pay our rent by serving humanity. Like I said, I have a whole lot of things here to say, but it is very, very important that we invest in these core areas, and I'm here particularly to talk about education. Abraham Maslow identified a hierarchy of human needs, and these needs must be met for individuals to thrive. And these needs include psychological needs, safety needs, love and belongingness, self-esteem, and self-actualization. So I'm here to focus on self-actualization, which is a need that education fulfills. Millions of Nigerian children are currently out of school. We know that they are forced to roam the streets due to a lack of basic education. We see that. So this crisis not only robs these children of their future, but also poses a significant threat
He is the future artist of our world. Their minds like sponges absorb knowledge, and their hearts like seed hold the potential for greatness. So to nurture this potential, we have to provide them with quality education. Now, education should not be,
what is propelling her, what she's trying to do for humanity. And the person who just spoke, honestly, I captured pay your rent. And you said these activities are what determines where you're going to at the end of the day. I believe in you. I also believe that education is key. I was telling my sister over there, I said, look, did you hear what she said? Because I do a lot of scholarships for children, because education brought me to where I am today. And I know that once you give someone an opportunity to be educated, the sky is that person's limit. So always help with education. As a politician, even though I'm winding down now, we've been on the stage for a very long time. And when my cabinet was speaking before he left, I said, this man is trying to draw me to come and speak, because I don't really blame the politicians most of the time. I blame the electorates. This is because even after the poverty that we are experiencing right now, by 2027, they will be looking for handouts. You collect 4,000 for 4 years, and then you complain. You have no right to complain. You have mortgaged your right, as far as I'm concerned. I was in the house for 8 years, and I contested 3 times after that. But because I was not ready to buy votes, I did not win the election. Unfortunately for them, I'm a very consistent person. I'm a God-fearing person. I will only do what is right. I will not, I won't do anything outside what I know that when I'm gone, they will ask me questions. But I will do my bit for humanity, as I'm doing now. Now that I've told them I'm not contesting anymore, they're like, oh, why? I said, why? But you were there. Nobody ran the type of campaign that I ran. But because I'm a woman, they'll say when she's there, you know her, she's still strong, she's still easy, she will not listen. But you know where your bread is buttered. Why don't you support the person? Then after that, you come and start gathering in my house, looking for handouts. Nobody is going to tolerate that anymore. It is unfortunate that we found ourselves where we are in Nigeria today. I'm sorry, Khadijat, I'm turning your program into a political, but you cannot discuss anything in Nigeria without politics today. It is the pain of the progress that Nigeria needs to undergo. And secondly, I don't joke with matters of women. I'm sorry, the men in the
Ladies and gentlemen, CEOs and everybody here present, please permit me to stand on the already existing protocol, please, because of time. Well, I've been given this opportunity to deliver a good message, and it's going to be a very short one, because I wasn't prepared for this. Khadijat is a daughter of mine, because she is an Awori woman. And for those that don't know me, my name is Oba Sulaiman Adekunle Bagbade. I am the Olofin official and Ademula of all Awori kingdoms anywhere, both in Lagos and the Ogun State. And I'm sure you all know Aworis emanated from Michelle, all of you open your progenies, but that's not why I'm here. It's not about giving you the traditional history of who the Aworis are. Well, since I assumed that this position 3 years ago, Khadijat has been a very supportive person. She has attended the Awori Summit that have convened twice in 3 years. She has not missed a single one. So I was not going to miss the first official invitation I'm getting from her. So thank you for inviting me. I'm not surprised at what she's doing today. She has proven to be a woman like a man. She has given a lot to the society, and this is just making it official and bringing the TVs and the cameras to see what she's doing. So I would like to please tell her that she should not be depressed or with the donations she's going to receive here, because I believe with consistency, many more are still going to join this course. And Khadijat, you have started well, and I pray that you continue. This foundation will continue to grow in leaps and bounds. For all of us here today that have come to support her, I say a very big thank you to you, and I pray that your course continue to be filled with plenty.
So immediately you told me about yours, I knew I was going to be here. So I'm very happy to be here, and I want to salute you for everything that you're doing to ensure that things get better, because it's not enough for us to keep complaining that things are not working in the country. We need people who do not just complain. We need people who actually take action to make a difference. And these are the values of our family personally, and I'm happy to connect. So I've already filled the pledge form, so you get something from me definitely. Thank you for the invitation. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to start by saying how very proud I am of Lamidi. You call her Khadijat. I call her Khadijat, but to me she's Lamidi. Lamidi is the name that we call her in the family. To see her do this means an awful lot to me. And I'm emotional standing here today for many reasons. We love you. We are proud of you. We think the world of you. We are rooting for you. We are solidly standing behind you. Whenever you look back, we will be there. I speak on behalf of the Mortgages and the Okunnus. We are one. Wherever you go, we go with you. I will always be present for anything that you do. The small, the big, the in-betweens. Mommy, you know I carry for Goa, I can't will tell you about for me. Everybody else, thank you for coming out for my darling Aburo. She is wonderful.
There's another thing we need to fight against in Nigeria, and that is fake soldiers. I realized last week that we have a lot of fake people in uniforms. I was driving along Maryland when my spirit just told me to get back. Do you know the military cantonment in Maryland? So I parked, I crossed to the other side. My spirit was still leading me. I saw one man in full military regalia, and my mind told me to slap him. Then I slapped him, and the man started to run. That was when my mind told me, see what I'm telling you, that's a fake military man. So fellow Nigerians, Nigeria needs you. Anytime you come across anybody in uniform, slap the person. If the person runs away, it's a fake. Come and tell me how proud you are of your mom, because I'm very proud of her. So say something.
I'm very proud of my mom. She's doing good work.
Yeah, let's say something.
I'm very proud of my mom, and I love her a lot.
Don't oppress me. I'm not the only one that loves her. I love her too. So don't oppress me. I love her a lot. So you want to say something about the foundation?
I think the foundation was a very good idea, and I can see where she's going with the KOL. Giving means helping the community and showing love.
So, how much money you have? Make your help. Only me in my community. Just find me something for your bag. Like how much is there? Nothing much, Abi. Let's give a helper of community a round of applause. Thank you very much, guys. What's your name? Maya and For me. A round of applause for them. Thank you guys. And thank you for supporting Mom. Keep supporting her. God bless you. Now my twin sister is coming. Mojibe Show. A round of applause for Mojibe Show. Sorry. Please do not stop clapping. God bless you. God bless you. We seem to have gradually come to the beginning of greatness. Because the program, unfortunately, for those who want it to end, has not ended. It's just beginning. We're all going to stand up now and launch the foundation together. So please, let's all rise. I'm going to shout the acronyms, and she's going to shout foundation. Then what's our clarion call? One vision, one future. Let's practice that. One vision, one future. Let's start. 1, 2, 3.
One vision, one future.
It's only women that are talking. Men, if you know what we want to do to you, 20, what is it coming? We women are taking over. So are we ready? Are we ready? KOL
Foundation. One vision, one future.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Spell the KOL together. So
Okay, so we do KOL together. We shout foundation together. Then we give the
one vision, one future.
Together. Are you ready?
Give us a kind K.
I know a lot of you feel chemistry. It's not chemistry we are calling. Give us a K.